Maddie, that came down to the wire. On the brink there, you not only had to take on Eva Lys, but you had to take on the brutal weather as well. In those final moments, how'd you pull out such a beautiful breaker?
I don't know. I really don't know, especially that backhand down the line that clipped like the very outside of the line.
Still counts.
Still counts. In is in.
But when you are going through that, I mean, look, a lot of players have come in and said, the heat has been pretty bad out there today. Kind of affects a little bit of the thinking, right? You might try to shorten points. You might try to do something. What was your mindset in that third set? It was seesaw, back and forth.
Yeah, it was. I felt like I was down 3-0, I think love 30, and I was just kind of in that moment where I was just knew that I really needed to get myself back into that specific game. Yeah. And I felt like that momentum kind of helped carry me to win another game and get back in that set. And then from there, I kind of feel like it was, I played better and then she played better. And then it just really kind of came down to that tiebreaker. And at the start of the tiebreaker, I just told myself, all you need is 5 minutes of all of your energy.
There you go.
That's all you need, just 5 more minutes.
Mark Pecci, who just threw to us, he just mentioned it, but you've come back from the brink a bunch of times this year.
Yeah.
That's a pretty special talent.
Is it?
Well, I mean, you yeah, I don't know.
I mean, better than the alternative, I suppose.
Well, you obviously never give up.
But also, like, what am I doing?
Well, okay, that's fair. But look, the good news is it didn't end that way. Found a way to come back. A lot of players might not have found a way to come back. Right?
Okay, that's great, but like, what am I doing?
Maddie, I can't answer that. I really can't. But it's always unbelievably entertaining to watch. I will say that.
Well, I'm glad you guys are entertained.
Well, it seems like you're in very good spirits right now. Is that translating into very good tennis? How would you say your level was today?
I think my level at times was good. I definitely think I served really well at the end, and it definitely got me back into that match and over the line. I think at the start, it's definitely a little bit faster here. I felt like it took me a little while to kind of get used to that. And then I feel like there were moments where I played pretty well. There were moments where I think I played a little bit average, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of weathering the storm, and at the end of the day, just trying to win that last point.
Yeah, and Ava's been playing some great tennis. So it was a great match to get through. Quarterfinals last week in Montreal. I know you're gearing up for the big one in New York, and you want to play very well over there. What are some of the markers you're looking for as you build momentum towards New York?
Well, I think today, being able to serve the way that I did at the end of the match, trying to kind of hang on to that mentality and maybe do that at the beginning of the match. We'll see. So that would probably be a big one that I'm going to try to take into the U.S. Open.
Betty, you're pacing yourself. You're pacing yourself.
You don't want to peak too soon, right?
you don't want to peak too soon. Exactly.
So definitely, I mean, that I felt like today, I kind of give myself a pat on the back for being able to find that and end on that note. But then I think, it's all about trying to weather the storm. Some days you're going to play great, and some days you're going to have average days, and being able to try to figure out on those average days how to, make 2 more balls, and I feel like that's really what I've been trying to do. And I maybe haven't been playing, my absolute best tennis every single match I've been out there, but I feel like I've put myself in really good positions, even when I'm not playing well, to get back in matches and, at least make sets competitive.
Listen, that's what the absolute best do. We all know when you play really well, you can blow anyone off the court, but to problem solve through those tough ones, that's a big key. We've had a lot of conversations about court speed recently. Toronto was super fast for the men. I know you're saying it's a bit faster here than Montreal. You're a player, again, who hits the ball so big, you can hit winners on a slow court. When the court is quicker, like it is here, do you feel that helps or hurts you?
I think it helps in certain ways. I think today, like playing someone like Eva, who she absorbs pace so well and she redirects so well, I felt like, especially at the start, I was almost hitting too hard right to her.
Interesting.
So I was taking time away from myself versus on, a slower court, I might be able to get away with it a little bit more. But then I felt like when I was playing a little bit better, I was spreading the court a little bit more. And then obviously court speed helps you just because it's a lot harder to run down a few more balls. So I think it's more so who you're playing, how you're playing, and if you're, maybe using your whole brain.
Maddie, this is a place you've had tremendous success before. Unbelievable remodel this year. There are so many beautiful things to be able to pick and choose from. What's your favorite? What's caught your eye? Some of your favorite parts about the upgraded Cincy Open?
It's insane.
It's nuts.
Honestly, I came in and I was like, everyone was like playing games and everything, and I was like, are we at summer camp? This is so fun. It's like the Disney World of tennis right now.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's night and day compared to a year ago, which I still can't get over. Yeah. But I mean, the amount of practice courts that they put in, the new facility, like the entire new building, dining, it's all, I can't even pick one. I just keep walking around and I always like look at Bob and I'm like, you did this in a year?
I tell you what, Bob Moran and his team have done such a fantastic job. It's tough to choose the food selection because they got so
There's
many.
too many options.
There's a lot of stuff.
I walked in the first day and Bob's like, we have this and this and that. And I was like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm used to like, you have rice or you have pasta. And I was like, you've just given me 12 options. I don't know what I'm going to choose.
Wait, Maddie, before I let you go, I need a house update.
New windows are coming in because, like I told you, I ripped
Lovely.
up the front of my house too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I asked you, why'd you do that? And you're like, I had to do that too.
I had to do that.
You're doing it all.
I'm doing it all. But yeah, we have floors finally. We're getting new windows. I have custom like doors that are coming. We're really doing it all.
I love it. I love it. You're going to town. Way to pull it out today.
Thank you.
Please go get some rest, some recovery, and keep playing great.
Thanks.
Patch, JC.